Here we have just a update kind of on the storage facility. We got all the dirt spread, trying to get it compacted down, driving on it. We're going to end up having to do something with this as well, so stay tuned. I wanted to talk about, I did a video last night and I had somebody respond to me and said, hey, I'm not so sure about that. Might have been, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't care what it was. And I asked him, I said, well, please explain. So, we just had that presidential election, okay? And this ain't about whether you voted for Trump or Biden or anything like that, but I tell you what, I've seen a lot of people that, because you don't agree with me, I'm gonna cut you off. And I'm going to get rid of you, and you're wrong, you're this, you're that, and everything like that, and so here I am thinking about, this person's probably going to say the same thing to me, is because my investment doesn't agree with his. And so I asked, I said, if you would, do me a favor, please explain. Tell me why it is that you don't think that this is a good idea. I mean, if the biggest banks in the world are writing mortgages for people, and they're actually doing it at less money than what I would be getting on mine, then, I need to know how it is that I am so wrong, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And, this person did reach out to me, and I'm going to go over exactly what it is that he had to say to me here shortly. So as I'm growing up, I don't remember being persecuted, belittled, degraded because I had a differing view than other people. So it was quite alarming when this person said, I don't think that's going to work. The thing about it is that a lot of times the powers to be can get exactly what they want when they can divide the masses. And so then when we go from being the human race to this race, that race, this agenda, this belief, that belief, and we lose that empathy for others unless they're exactly like us in every way. So unfortunately, it's not always the best thing to happen for that to occur. And so I'm going to talk about what this person's response was in the video that I made last night. I think you're going to find it quite interesting, to say the least. I did. There is YouTube gold right here. That is Jack Motley, Craig right there, and these rednecks are about to do something. I don't know if they're going to pull a stump or if they're going to pull a bumper off a truck, but they're going to pull something. Something is going to happen. That right there is Jack Motley. We are trying to get this stump pulled out, and we are having a good time with this so far. You know how rednecks are in us in the South. I mean, when you got a big truck, you got a tow rope, there ain't no stumping can break us. That's what I'm saying. It's just it's a natural way of life.
Right now.
That's right.
The tow rope melted together.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And see, they've already done stuff. They started without me on this party right here. So this is what's been going on. Okay, so here we are. I've got this response from this guy, and I'm sure y'all can relate, because we were in such a turmoil having to do, that's Tyson the real estate pit bull down here on the floor. It's knocking my tripod around and everything. But you remember how much turmoil that we had going on having to do with the presidential election, and everything came down to, if you're not like me, you don't look like me, you don't believe like me and everything, we can't be friends, and that's just not true. And so remarkably, I told Phil, I said, okay, well, please explain to me why this won't work. All right. Well, he goes into a long spiel and everything, and apparently YouTube won't accept it. I don't know why that is or anything of that nature, but he says, I can't do it like that. I'm going to get you the message another way. I always provide my email and everything like that. So Phil sends me an email. You would not believe what he sends me, okay? You know, and I'm thinking to myself, oh Lord, here we go. Here's another person that's, you know, self-proclaimed guru or whatnot. It's going to tell me how I'm wrong and he's right and what should be done and how it makes sense and all that kind of stuff and everything. So, to my chagrin and my pleasure, it was not like that at all. Phil gave me a response that was informative, lengthy, and has me looking into other investments. Couple of things about Phil's response to me. One, he was informative and he used numbers to back it up. He didn't use anything that was an opinion in the sense of this is wrong and you know, and well, just because I think so, you know. And how often do you have somebody that you say, well, why is that bad? Well, I just don't know. I just don't like it. And it's like, well, okay, you know, that red car is $10,000 under list price, and so you want to pay 10 grand more for the blue one. Why is it? Well, I just don't know. I like blue. Okay, well, you know what? Guess what? They both get you to point A to point B just the same and everything, but you can save 10 G's on the other one. Hello, you know. And so it's really, it's a wonderful experience when you talk with somebody that has a mind that understands and also is able to relate to others in a manner that I guess you would say empathetic to a certain degree, in the sense that he was totally respectful with everything that he said. He never came down and said, you're wrong, or I'm trying to change you, or, you know, if you were smarter, you would do it like this, or if you wanted to make more money, you'd do it like that. He presented his information and said, this is why I do it. And he's totally okay with that. And I'm totally good with him doing it like that. And I'm looking at saying, okay, well, maybe there's something more for me to be able to learn from the way that he does things, okay? And it was all in because of his delivery. Folks, he never told me I was wrong. He never said, you suck, you're an idiot, you're, you know, a dummy, you're a dumbass. He never said any of those things, you know? And I welcome when you are able to express yourself, we're able to debate a topic, we're able to shake hands afterwards, and, you know, Democrats and Republicans can still eat at the same table. You know, single people and married people can eat at the same table. People that like black can eat at the same table. It's just the same as people that like white at the same table. You know, and whether you drive Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whatever, we can all still get along. You know, and that was the biggest thing that really hit me, is it was so refreshing that, you know, this person took the time to explain to me exactly what he meant, and then he did it in a manner that wasn't belittling or degrading. And it's like, that seems to be something that's lost in today's society, is that we're just not willing to come from a point of empathy, or, you know, hey, if you don't agree, you're wrong, you know, and that's just simply not the same thing, you know. Everybody wants financial freedom, and if you get it through selling firewood and I get it through dump trailers, hey, we both got to the same point. That's good, you know. I just share my experience, strength, and hope as far as what works for me and what I enjoy doing, you know. Phil shared what he enjoys doing, and I'm starting to do some research on exactly what it was that Phil said. And again, you know, I really love when people write into me and send me emails and stuff and ask me questions and this and that and everything like that. You know, I do. You know, and I love when y'all send pictures of your trucks with your trailers and say, hey man, you know, I'm doing the dump trailer hustle and I just did this and I just did that and everything. I do enjoy that. And I really like talking back and forth and finding what makes other people tick, you know. And my God, man, if you never put a dime into real estate, that's okay, and I don't look at you any differently, you know. But some people are just that way, that, you know, if you're not doing it exactly like this, then you're obviously wrong. And, you know, I just want us all to be financially free, be able to wake up one day and say, nah, I'm going to go back to sleep. Nah, I'm not going to hit the snooze button because I don't give a damn. It's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. be productive, be profitable, and have yourself a wonderful day.